Wow, greetings and welcome everyone, family, brothers and sisters. Those are Nigerian soldiers who were detained in Burkina Faso after violating Burkinabe airspace. Finally, Captain Ibrahim Traoré has accepted to release Nigerian military jets and its crew members. All 11 Nigerian soldiers were released by Captain Ibrahim Traoré. What does this mean to the people of Africa? This means that despite you are a giant, if you find or you confront a brave man, you can be defeated. And this is what happened after Nigeria decided to send a special envoy with formal apology to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So Traoré is a lion, and Tinubu, you know, you can give him a name. But all in all, this brings me to a statement that says that the army of a lion led by a lamb can be defeated by an army of lamb led by a lion. So if you have weak people led by a strong man, those weak people can defeat strong people led by a weak man. So Nigeria is strong, powerful, but is led by a weak man, Tinubu, while Burkina Faso is small country, not economically giant, but is led by a brave man, brave leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. That's why you see Nigeria bow to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So to those who thought maybe Nigeria will pressurize Burkina Faso, Traoré to release those soldiers without bowing and apology, now they have seen how courageous and brave man act. So Traoré has taught us that if you are courageous, you are brave, you don't need to shout, you don't need to speak, you have to keep quiet. They will calm themselves, they will bow themselves, they will come and apologize. And also apart from that, Traoré has shown the spirit of Pan-Africanism to resolve things by negotiations. We don't need to fight each other, we don't need to confront one another, we don't need escalation. We need to talk and to ask the reason why you violate our airspace. What was the reason behind you to come without permission? And that's why you saw finally Nigeria apology, not asking, they apology and bow to Captain Ibrahim Traoré. So Nigerian families, now they're happy, they're going to see their members, their relatives who were detained in Burkina Faso. This is sending a clear message to we Africans that we need to be vigilant, we need to be brave to protect our sovereignty and to protect our people. So we know very well that Tinubu is being used by the Western power like France, and sometimes to destabilize these countries. Even when Traoré detained those soldiers, it's because of Tinubu behavior of being near with President Macron. While we know Macron is looking for opportunity to destabilize Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. So sometimes leaders who are puppets, who are cowards, are being used to destabilize our countries, our motherland. So Tinubu has got a lesson from President Traoré. So as I said, the army of lambs led by the lion can defeat the army of the lion led by the lambs. So this implies what's happening between Nigeria and Burkina Faso. And to those who thought maybe Goliath and David, they were found on the Bible only, they are also found here in the continent of Africa, where Nigeria has a Goliath giant, but defeated by a brave man, David, Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso. This is what happened. But all in all, family, I'm very happy that things have been resolved through negotiations. Nigerian crews and the pilots will go back home with their own jets without being affected Yes, they were detained mentally or psychologically. They were frustrated, but they will come home in Nigeria. They will go back home in Nigeria safely. And this is the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We don't need to call other people to resolve our challenges. We don't need Trump. We don't need Macron. We don't need someone else from Europe, from America, from Arab countries to come and mediate our misunderstanding. Traoré has shown the way that we Africans, we can sit down, we can solve our challenges, we can find solutions. We have solutions within ourselves. And that's why I've been saying we don't need Western power to dictate what we should do. We don't need others to tell us what to do. We as Africans, we have brains, we have good minds, we can find solutions. We have solutions here. Solutions is to come together, to speak with one voice, to find solutions for these challenges. All these challenges that you see in the continent of Africa, if leaders can decide to come together, to unite, these challenges can be resolved. Even the issue of terrorists. These terrorists are coming from us. They are our relatives. They are not coming from the heaven or from the sky. They are coming from our communities. So we know them, we live with them, but because of disunity, that's why they are destabilizing us. But if we can come together, unite, speak with one voice as Africans, say we are tired with these things, let us fight together, let us come together, let us eliminate this problem, because this is taking us back. Instead of focusing on development, we are focusing on these issues. But because of disunity, because of puppet leaders, cowards, we are being facing with these challenges. But the day Africa will come together, unite, that's the day African problems will be resolved. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, and I thanks all of you, family, for being with me in this video. Even from the beginning of the year, because now we are going to the end of the year, I have to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your support, for your being part of this movement. This is toleralization of Africa, of course. We are moving to liberate this continent economically. We wish one day to see a united Africa where Africans will move from one place to another without being asked for visas. Africans will do business among themselves. And this can be happen, or this will be happen if we Africans will come together. And this needs more we young people who are vigilant, who are brave, to push the agenda of unity of this continent. Elders, these old men, they have nothing to lose, and that's why they're led to do anything, even to hide money in Europe and America, while we young people, we are suffering with a shortage of jobs and employment opportunities. While we know that if African leaders can decide to come together with these resources that we have, we can create jobs. You have seen what's happening in Burkina Faso. You see Captain Traoré, instead of maybe buying luxury cars for politicians, he decided to make sure that he bought equipment, excavators, rollers, and other construction equipment, and handing over to young people through ministers, so that young people can do something on the ground. If it's about building roads, they can build their own roads. If it's about infrastructures, bridges and other things, they can do themselves. It's about agriculture, they can feed themselves. That's what Traoré is doing. So family, up that, have no more to share. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. See you next time. Good thing that Nigerian soldiers were released from custody by the leader of Burkina Faso. Thank you. Don't not forget to subscribe, like, and share the message to other Africans who are here in the continent and to those who are in the diaspora. Have a nice time. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make African great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.